I'm Dave Daly with KeizerTV.com. We're here today at the Keizer Heritage Center. We have with us here Joanne Belke. And Joanne, for audiences, this significant building here on Chamawa Boulevard has had such a huge legacy in Keizer. And
Yes, it has.
for our audiences, this is an exciting year in its history. And share what's happening here this exciting year.
Well, the building is 100 years old, which is, if you're in Europe, that's not old. But if you're here, that's old, and it weathered a lot of things. It was moved here in 1996 from down where Roth's IGA is, and it was fully restored by 1999 with a big, huge community effort of raising over $500,000 in 3 months.
Wow.
And that was huge. And the business plan was very simple for the foundation to put into motion was that we had nonprofit tenants. So the library is a community library. The Art Association's a community art association. And at the original time when we moved it, there was the Chamber of Commerce was in there. They all pay rent into the building. Upstairs is a venue that is rented. Like today, we have the Department of Education in there.
Nice.
And all of that money goes into a pool to keep the building restored. We've been able to save a lot of money over these last 16 years to have a nice sinking fund to keep the building repaired.
It's fantastic. And some uses that come to mind of how this has been used over this 100 years, what have those been?
It was a schoolhouse until 1989. So it's really fun to sit in the museum and people come in, oh, this was my 4th grade class. Wow. Oh, this was that. And so we've managed to collect all kinds of class pictures for the Keizer School.
Wonderful.
And with its 100th anniversary, we also have planned a school reunion for everybody that attended. So that'll be in November. But the main room up in the venue is we have weddings outside, we have meetings, we have celebrations of life, we have a lot of baby and bridal showers.
Nice.
So we have a lot of meetings during the week, the state, the Safeway, that kind of thing. So that provides our income.
So should someone want to book the meeting space, how do they do that?
Well, they can go online, keizerheritage.org, or they can call me at the Keizer Heritage. 503-393-9669.
Okay.
And they get me. And so I just book it, that kind of thing. Or if you want to particularly have a tour for school kids, we like to do a lot of things in the community. So we have several events throughout the year for the neighborhood kids and the Boys and Girls Club, big Halloween party. Wow. We have Santa Claus, he dresses up. And mind you, this building's run by 120 volunteers.
Wow.
I'm the business manager, so I'm the only part-time paid person.
Wow.
So it's really wonderful how this building is run for 100 years.
Well, we have 3 monikers here in Keizer called Pride, Spirit, and Volunteerism, and I think this building got here on those 3
Yes, it
values, and it continues, does it not?
It did. It's been the Zeitz family, the Bauer family, the Evelyn Franz, Alan Ann Rasmus, just all kinds of people raised this money, and big companies around Salem contributed to it. So we're real excited, and it stays maintained, and we're very, very proud of it.
And in that spirit, should someone watch this interview, want to volunteer, what would their first step be?
Call me,
okay.
and I can help them get into the library. I can help them get into the art. And also we need museum people, but we also need other volunteers to do things. So...
Well, it looks just beautiful and maintained, and it's such a wonderful landmark.
It is the board of directors' effort to do all of this, so I just their spokesperson.
Well, please express to the board that our community is grateful in 2016. It has a lasting legacy, but us here at Keizer TV, we cover art events, those holiday events, and it's just a fixture of continuing on its next chapter of serving Keizer. It's exciting.
Yes, we have 3 big events this year for our 100th anniversary. We're going to be in the parade. We're going to have a wine tasting back to school night in August. And then in November, we're going to have the class reunion. One big thing that is going on is this summer we're going to have a traveling exhibits of what was happening in the United States and the world in the early 1900s when the building was built.
Oh, cool.
We think that's going to be a fun. So watch for
Yeah.
KTV news and
Yeah.
newspapers and our website.
Yeah, we'll come back and do promos for all that. We love
Oh,
it.
very good.
All right.
Thank
Well,
you.
Thank you so much for talking with us, Joanne. Check out the URL on screen to learn about their calendar, all their events, and to follow up on all the great topics that Joanne covered here today. And for more great stories, check out KeizerTV.com. Thank you.